Good evening, y'all. I am on my way to meet Lorett, my friend that I met in Hollywood. She and her friend are down here for some reason. I can't remember exactly what. I'm sure it has to do with her profession. I'll give y'all more clarity on that later. But anyway, I'm meeting Lorett, and we're meeting at a restaurant in Oceanside called, I don't know how to say this, y'all. It's 333. It's like the number 3 times. 333. There's probably a little bit more to it than that, like 333 Coast Highway or something like that. But anyway, it's a very nice restaurant, and it is right across from the Oceanside Pier. So it's really beautiful around this time of night, and maybe we'll be there for the sunset. It's all glass in the front. It's very pretty. They even have white linen tablecloths. Now, y'all know that is out of Deborah Joy's budget, and Lorett is treating me, which I think is so amazing. I'm letting y'all look at some scenery for a change, because all you've seen lately is my mug. As soon as the escrow closes on this little trailer, then what you'll be seeing is videos of the cottage. I'm not a night person, y'all. I mean, I'm like Granny. When it starts getting dark at night, I feel like I need to be in bed. But we are going to the restaurant, and after that, we're going to a movie. Now, I was very upfront with Lorett, and I told her if I can keep from falling asleep in the movie, which I have done before. You think that's a man thing, right? I'm going to go really close by this little house right here. Can you see? There's nobody behind me, so I'm actually going to take you off. Do you see how patriotic these folks are? Check that out. It's just beautiful. I love it. This is an older neighborhood in Oceanside, but for the most part, everybody takes nice care of their homes and their yards. Now, I know that there are a couple of these that I think are owned by senior citizens. I saw a lady the other day, and bless her heart, she was just barely shuffling along. And I just pray for her that she's okay and that she does not have a fall. When you live alone, I think, and you're a senior citizen, I know it's one of the things that kind of gives Terry some concern is falling down. Now, he's going to get one of those things that you wear around your neck. You know, you've seen the commercial on television, and it shows this lady laying in the floor saying, "I can't get up." Well, that's the thingy. I hope y'all can see the sky. It's really beautiful. It's just beautiful anyways. You know, I say this all the time, and I know people say, well, why do you live in California? It's so expensive. Well, you know what? I live here because I love it. And I've lived here for a long, long time. And I will probably die here. But I guess that remains to be seen. But it's a beautiful evening, and when you go down close to the ocean, you need to be sure you've got a sweater or a jacket, because it gets cold at night. I even get chilly during the day. I always keep a sweater in my van, or a long sleeve shirt. Now, I've got on a long sleeve shirt tonight, and I'll be wearing my sweater on top of it. But it's just so beautiful. I was hoping that I could keep this video going. I should have waited and started it later, but I was hoping I could keep it going so you could see the restaurant where we're going. It's really pretty. But if I don't talk long enough to keep this thing going, we know that I can absolutely do that. But anyway, if I can't, then I'll start it back up. I'm going up Oceanside Boulevard right now. And we'll run into Highway 101, or the Pacific Coast Highway, and that will take us to the restaurant. So it's very beautiful, and I must say, y'all, that I have never eaten there before. Maybe I need to get a boyfriend. You ever think about that? I remember when I was a teenager, I mean, women were ruthless. They were ruthless. I remember hearing some of them saying things like, oh man, he's got a hot car, I'm going to go out with him. Or, oh man, he's a football player, I'm going to go out with him. Or, oh man, his parents have the cash, man, I'm going to go out with him. You know, it was always, to me, it always seemed so crazy that women could be like that. I mean, these were girls. They weren't even grown women. Where did they get these thoughts and these feelings? I guess maybe from television, or maybe they had poor moms, poor families, and they were trying to drill it into their head. It's just as easy to marry a rich man as it is a poor man. I don't know, y'all, but I mean, I had friends that if their car was crapping out, they would find a mechanic to date. Is that crazy or what? That's mercenary. But anyway, I was one of those gals that, you know, if some guy asked me out and we were going somewhere to eat, usually, you know, it was a little hamburger joint or whatever, I would get a small Coke and a small order of French fries. I was so afraid that he did not have enough money, and I did not want him to be embarrassed, so I always ordered the very minimal thing that I could. Plus the fact I was very self-conscious, and French fries are very easy to eat. Unless you give them a bath and ketchup, and then you could run into trouble. But anyway, that's just the way I was when I was younger. I'm going to turn this off now, y'all, because it's getting long, and then I'll do another one when I get to the restaurant. Love y'all. Do something fun today. Bye now.